This is actually currently the only producing antimony mine in the United States of America. Galena is the only producing source of antimony mine in the US. That cannot be understated. We put out 2 releases over the course of this year, one in May and then one just in September, right ahead of when we saw you at Beaver Creek. To summarize those 2 releases, basically, we reconfirmed via test work what was already done in the 70s, the 80s, the 90s, before antimony production and processing was shut down in the US in the early 2000s, and all the production came out of China. This mine was producing antimony and selling it to all sorts of US suppliers and US customers for many, many decades. So we redid the test work. We've actually optimized it a little bit. We're getting 99% recoveries of antimony of the tetrahedrite. So that's the test work. But what's happened over the last 24, 25 years since 2001? This mine's produced over 20 million pounds of antimony without focusing on the silver copper ore that contains the antimony. Remember, there's silver copper, silver lead. The focus over the last decade has actually been on the silver lead because lead was paying the bills, not the silver. So that's an artificially low antimony production number. The other thing to remember as we transition into more of this silver copper ore, right, because that's where the higher grade silver is, that's where the copper is, all of which we're now getting paid for as part of that renegotiated contract, that also is going to increase antimony production.